up, you guys? My name is Amber and welcome back to a new YouTube video. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into this video because I am really excited. So something that you might not know about me is that I love Netflix. I mean, who doesn't love Netflix? But I love watching TV shows. So I thought for this video, what I could give you is the blessing of a 10 amazing TV shows, okay? 10 shows. And I promise you, by the time you're done with this video, you will be binge watching and your life will be over. So let's just get started. So the first show is a show that I recently finished. It's so good. It is called Scream. Now, this show is an American slasher TV series that takes place in a fictional town called Lakewood. And in Lakewood, there is a string of murders that happen. And at the center of these murders, there is this main character named Emma Duval. And Emma gets a bunch of creepy phone calls, and overall the show is just really intense with a bunch of really intense murders. So if you're into like that thriller stuff, I highly recommend this show. And even if you're not really into like scary stuff, like I'm really not, the storyline will just like catch you like Pokemon Go. Why did I make that reference? The storyline's amazing and you will have it done within a few days, I swear. Well, the next show, speaking of intense murders, is my all-time favorite show. This will always be my all-time favorite show, and I will always recommend it to every single person on this planet because it is the best show to ever exist, and it is called American Horror Story. Guys, this show is the best show in the entire world. I could rant on for hours, but let's try to explain the show. One thing that I love about the show is that in each season, it takes place in a new setting. The creators use many of the same actors, such as the most popular Evan Peters, Sarah Paulson, Please Marry Me, and Dennis O'Hare. There are 6 seasons available, including Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show, and Hotel, which are on Netflix, and there is a 6th season named Roanoke, which will be coming to Netflix later this year. So if you're into like the drama and the murders and everything, I really recommend this show. Like, even if you're not, please watch it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, I don't even know what to say. The storylines are so amazing and I'm about to cry. Like, I'm about to cry. I've seen all of the seasons twice. Like, this is bad obsession, but we're just gonna move on, okay? The next show is a show that I am currently watching, and it is called Supergirl. So I thought I would never like a show kind of about superheroes, and I really have never been into action, but this show blew me away. It's a kind of like a superhero action adventure drama series, kind of mixed in with all of those. It basically takes you through this girl's life on how she becomes this superhero named Supergirl. And it also shows the other side of her life, like her trying to be a human. You know what I'm talking about. Now, this sounds really cliche of a show, but trust me, it's crazy. Like, I really love it, and it's really different from all the cliche like superhero movies. So I recommend Supergirl. Go watch it. I'm on the 2nd season. It's pretty great. This next show is another mystery type show. It's called The OA. This really surprises me. A lot of people don't know what The OA is. I found out from my friend Hannah about this show and I watched it. It's really good. It's an American mystery television series that is kind of like science fiction, supernatural, and fantasy. And it takes place with a girl named Prairie Johnson who mysteriously resurfaces after being missing for 7 years. So it took me a few episodes to actually get hooked to the show. I was like, this is really boring. But then like when you get a few episodes in, things like take a turn, like, oh girl, like it's crazy. And it got me hooked and I was like crying by the end of the show. It's absolutely insane. All right, the next one, Riverdale. Okay, what planet are you from if you have not heard of Riverdale, or if you haven't even started Riverdale? Like, what the heck is wrong with you? So I'm just gonna give you a very brief little like spiel about Riverdale. So basically, it's an American teen drama series based off of the Archie comics, and it has these high school kids just had normal lives, which end up taking a turn when a mysterious murder of one of their fellow schoolmates, Jason Blossom, he goes missing, he dies, they buried an empty casket, and a lot of things happen. I don't even want to explain this show, just go watch it. It's almost better than American Horror Story. Like, honestly, go watch the trailer. Like, I don't know, it's so good. The next show that we are talking about is Malcolm in the Middle. This show is super old, and there is 7 seasons to the show. 7, that's a lot. Netflix recently added the show because it's not a Netflix original, obviously, because it's really old. This show is about a family and mainly about this boy named Malcolm, and you basically get taken through his life, his stories, and there's a bunch of mischief. It's crazy, and it's absolutely hilarious. This is not like a scary show, it's absolutely hilarious. It's so funny. I love it so much. And do you really think that I would be recommending a show with 7 seasons? If it wasn't amazing? No, I wouldn't, of course not. So go watch it. What are you doing with your life? All right, next show is another one that probably a lot of you have heard of, and it is called Haters Back Off. So most of you might know the YouTuber Miranda Sings, played by Colleen Ballinger. And this show is also a Netflix original. It's really great. It has 1 season, and there is another season on the way, and I'm so excited for that season. It's coming really close. So this show basically is like Miranda Sings' life before she was famous. It's kind of like how her life builds up to her being famous, and it's super cool because like she has this family and like it's drama, and you know, if you know Miranda Sings, she's like annoying but amazing, so who wouldn't love her? Next show, Skin Wars. All I can say about this show is that it's extremely weird. Basically picture a lot of naked women coming in to these artists who are super talented, by the way, like really talented. I mean, like naked body people like kind of come in and they kind of just like, the artists paint them. And that sounds really weird, and it is really weird, but it shows like a different side of art, which I really like that, but it's actually really cool and I really recommend it. Plus, it's a competition, so you get to see people fight to the death for money. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. The next show we have scheduled for you today is a series of unfortunate events. This show is really odd. It's super odd, but I really like it. So a series of unfortunate events is about 3 young Baudelaire? I don't know how to say their name, I'm sorry. I haven't watched the show in a while. But like, you know what I mean, like Baudelaire siblings that are left orphaned by a fire that happened in their mansion that basically killed their parents. That's really dark. They are carried off to live with their distant relative, Count Olaf. Unfortunately, is a cruel man that is only after the family's money. The children manage to escape Count Olaf. However, Count Olaf is never far behind. That is a TV description if I've ever heard one. Like, freaking watch that show, it's great. The last show that I have for you is one that you've probably all seen, and it is Orange is the New Black. So, I'm gonna do a little quick description. So this show revolves around someone named Piper Chapman who has been sentenced to prison under minimum security. This show is filled with drama. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's just dramination. If you're gonna watch any show from this list, I 197% recommend this one. Or, of course, American Horror Story, like probably American Horror Story more than this one, but like I also really recommend this one if you're not into the scary stuff. Orange is the New Black is the most viewed and like watched Netflix original that there is. And that's really cool. That says something about the show. And I promise you, it will leave you shook with all of the emotions. They just came out with their 5th season and it will leave you so shook with all of the emotions, like you don't even understand. All right, that is all the show recommendations that I have for you. This video might have been a little like all mumbled jumbled together crazily. Yeah, and I apologize for that. I'm also getting used to making all these like sit down videos and these type of videos, so I'm really sorry if this video kind of made no sense or anything. If you just happen to enjoy this, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I swear I'll be better in the future. Comment below your favorite TV show or a TV show that I should watch because I'm running out, guys. I'm running out. Yes, I love you guys and I will see you next week or maybe this week or maybe sometime in 6 months. Yeah, all right. See you later. Bye.